Right, guys, welcome to our very first URC live commentary stream for this season. It is the Sharks up against Zebre, and we're looking forward to see a really good performance from the Sharks today. I'm going to be unapologetic today. I'm a big Sharks fan, so if I'm going to be favoring any side, it will definitely be the Sharks, no matter who they play against. Welcome to the stream, guys, and we're really looking forward to this. We've got a packed weekend of rugby. We've got the Sharks against Zebre now. Tomorrow we've got the Stormers and Connacht, as well as the Bulls up against Edinburgh. Then we've got the big one, the Springboks up against Argentina. We've got the All Blacks up against the Wallabies. So a lot of rugby, and then also, of course, the Lions play as well. So, a lot of rugby to come. Let me know in the comment section which game you're looking forward to the most. Obviously, from a South African point of view, we are looking forward to the Springboks. But as a Sharks fan, I'm really looking forward to this season. We are going to go quickly through the team lineups in a bit. Just one message here from Johannes Spain so far. If the Sharks want to win the URC, they must first beat the Stormers and the Bulls. And I replied to him saying too easy. So let me know in the comment section, guys. I do have a poll up on the channel asking you, what does the Sharks have to do to win the URC this season? There's three options. In order to win the URC, the Sharks will have to fire Sean Everett, get a proper fly off, and then obviously there's nothing. We are perfect this season. So currently 6 votes there with 67% saying that we are perfect this season, while the 33% to say we'll have to fire Sean Everett. So leave your opinion there as well, guys. Let me know in the comment section who you think is going to win this game as well. All expectancy is that the Sharks will be too strong for Zebre. Last week, they took Leinster to the wire. We'll have to wait and see if they can pull off another game like this. But in the meantime, let's quickly go and have a look at the Sharks lineup. Even with all the Springboks missing, this is still a phenomenal Sharks side. It just shows you how much depth the Sharks have this season. And starting off with Apalile Fassi at fullback. And I know a lot of people have said that he should be right up there in the Springbok mix. Just something about this guy. Maybe it's a shortage of game time. Maybe he's laid off a little bit too long. But he's just not really fired for the Springboks, playing on the wing position. So he haven't been given the opportunity at fullback just yet, but a great player, and looking forward to see what he can do today. Vanner Cox slotting in at 14. What a season that guy has had last season, and quite surprisingly that he didn't get a call up to the Springbok side when all the wingers got injured. I really thought that he would have been one of the guys who would get a knock on the door, but he didn't get. So he's got another season to prove himself this season, playing either on the wing or on the center. Ben Tapuai at number 13 here for the Sharks. I think there's a positional switch there between Ben and Rowan. So Ben will be playing at the inside berth today, I think. But the Australian coming in didn't have the greatest of seasons last year. Haven't impressed me that much yet. So we'll have to wait and see how he delivers in the coming season. Then Rowan Janse van Rensburg making his debut today. For those of you who watched my simulation on Rugby Challenge saw the guy got 4 tries on debut. So let's see if he can replicate that today. What a phenomenal player he's been, and just disappeared off the radar for Springbok, playing for the Sale Sharks in the English Premiership. Now he's back in South Africa playing for the Sharks and looking to get into that Springbok side again. Then Takir Abrams, twinkle toes himself, did phenomenally well until he got injured last season. So a chance for him to prove his worth today and for the rest of the season. A very similar player to Cheslin Colby and the likes of Gertly Arendse. So looking forward to see what he will bring to the party today for the Sharks. Then the big question at 10, and one of the questions I asked in the poll, do the Sharks need to get a proper fly-off? Nothing wrong with Boeta Chamberlain. He had a great season start last season and then somewhat disappeared throughout. We had an interview with him on this channel. Go and check it out. The Sharks prodigy, Boeta Chamberlain. We had a discussion what his ambitions are. He wanted to be in the Springbok side in the World Cup next year. Unfortunately, things haven't gone his way quite that way at the moment. So this will be a big season for him, especially we've seen how vulnerable we can be at the fly-off berth with the Springboks, with the likes of Jan Goosen out, Andre Pollard, Elton Yankees, Damien Willemse out. We're having to play Francois Steyn today or tomorrow at fly-off. So, it's time for Buta and all the rest of the guys to really step up and show what they can do. Grant Williams, Springbok, played some really good rugby, and really one of the players that have evolved in the Sharks side as well. So a very, very good Sharks backline. I'm sure one of these guys will definitely score today. I'm backing Rowan Jansen van Rensburg to score the opening try today. If not, Apalile Fassi, the likes of Takir Abrams, Grant Williams, all of those game breakers. So any one of them can really rip this Zebre side to pieces today. Having a look at the forwards for the Sharks today, Pepsi Buthelezi at number 8. He's evolved quite nicely, knocking on that Springbok door. Not quite ready yet, I would say. And coming up against the likes of Dwayne Vermeulen, Evan Roos, and now Jasper Wiese, it's going to be really hard for this guy to knock that door down. And I know that Pepsi is a very good URC Currie Cup player. Can he make that step up? Time will tell. Then Dylan Richardson, the Scottish international now. He's been phenomenal over the seasons for the Sharks, and it really breaks my heart that he's now with the Scotland side. Definitely one of the players I handpicked way back to become a Springbok, now a Scottish player, but still a vital element in the Sharks side. James Venter made his way from the Lions to the Sharks and have really played well over the course of time. Haven't quite stepped up for the Sharks just yet, and expecting a little bit more from him in this season of the URC. And obviously, with the season being so long, it is an opportunity for him to prove his worth. Then Reniel Hicho, probably the unsung hero of the Sharks side last season, came into the side. I didn't think too much of the transfer at the time. He came into the side, played some tremendous rugby, scored a couple of great tries, and now right up there, maybe as one of the players whose name should be on the team sheet from the very first start. And then Gerbrand Grobler, same. Although I'm still not too much impressed with his play, he is a quality player, and he hasn't done anything wrong up until now. So we'll see how things go. Thomas du Toit, number 3 and captain of the Sharks side, probably very unlucky not to be in that Springbok setup at the moment. He had a phenomenal season for the Sharks last season, and maybe another good season will get him into that Springbok setup again. But competition are very, very strong at the moment, and every player will have to play one step above their ability, really, to knock that door down for the Springboks. Kieran van Vieren, quality player, talks about his throw-ins, and especially the fact that the likes of Bongi Bunambi's there, it's going to be really hard-pressed for this guy to keep it up throughout the season, but a quality player to have when the big boys are not there. And then Tuka Machina becoming a Springbok, and he's got a massive future ahead of him, looking really good, and we'll see how things go for him in the future as well. Then looking at the bench of the Sharks, Dan Huister, Tian Bloer, Carl Usadi, Justin Besson, Sikambuza Noche, Cameron Wright, Fred Zeilinger, and Marnus Potgieter there as well. So not quite the firepower that you would want from a bench, but the likes of Carl Usadi, one of the finds of the season, I think, in the transfer window, as well as Vincent Chichuka, who's not playing today. But the likes of Carl Usadi coming in will definitely strengthen that Shark front row. Sikambuza Noche, when things get a little bit loose, he's going to be an exceptional player on the field. Cameron Wright making his way back, and then Fred Zeilinger also back in the Sharks mix, and then Marnus Potgieter, one of those youngsters that's looking really good for the future as well. So a lot of talent there for the Sharks, but will it be enough to win the competition? We'll have to wait and see. But surely for this game, I think the Sharks side are poised to win by what Johannes Payne said. Sharks to win by plus 35 points today. I think if everything clicks early on, the Sharks will put up 50 points past Zebre today. But you just never know. It's It's going to be very interesting. Kickoff not far away. Let's go and have a look at this Zebre side quickly. A couple of South Africans in that squad as well. Likes of Richard Kriel, the former Blue Bull, now with Zebre. Pierre Bruno, Eric Cronje, we'll remember from the Pumas, outside centre. Enrico Lucian, Simone Gessie, Tiff Eden, and Chris Cook in the backline. Not a very known backline, and not one that I can say too much about, but we'll have to wait and see how things turn out. Diana Fox Matumua at number 8, MJ Palser, the former Lions player, Luca Andriani, Leonard Krugmov, David Sisi, the captain for today, Ion Nicolai, Luca Biggie, and Paolo Buonfiglio. So a couple of really difficult names there in that side. Not really known players from a lot, but a couple of South Africans in that mix with Richard Kriel, Eric Cronje, and then MJ Pelser in the starting lineup. And then going to the bench of the side as well, number 16, Gianpietro Ribaldi, Jean Pitanari, Mohamed Hassa, Joshua Furno, Gabriel Venditti, Alexandre Fusco, then Franco Smith Jr., and also Jacobo Trula. So I'm assuming that it is Franco Smith's son who's playing for Zebre. We know he does have quite an Italian history in him. So, we'll see how it goes. Hendrik Nodi says, thanks, Guru. I hope there's no power cuts. So we've actually been out since 4 o'clock today. Power coming back at 8 o'clock my time here. So, we're in for the 4-hour run of load shedding today. It's just crazy. I couldn't do the Springbok Argentina game last Saturday because there was just no Wi-Fi or internet connection this site. So that's why I didn't do the mock game last week. Hopefully everything lasts for now. So Craig Evans is the referee for today's game. He's from Wales, debut in 2018. And Johannes Payne says, yes, Power, just come on. So for those of you who can actually watch the game, enjoy it. For those of you who can't watch it, just follow me. I will keep you guys up to date with everything that is happening on the field as well. So, we're very close to kickoff, about 3 minutes away from kickoff. Let me know in the comment section who you guys think is going to win this game. And also go votes. In order for the Sharks to win the URC, the Sharks will have to, number 1 choice, fire Sean Everett with 27%, then get a proper fly-off for 20%, and then nothing. We are perfect this season at 53% at the moment. So do go and make your voice heard. Let me know in the comment section who you guys are backing for this game. Obviously, if you're South African, you should definitely be backing the Sharks today. So, it's going to be interesting. Don't know what to expect from the Sharks. On paper, they look phenomenal. Zebre Parma, on the other hand, whipping boys of last season, came very close to upsetting the likes of Leinster last week, going down by 3 or 2 points, I think it was. So it's going to be interesting to see what will happen in this one. But for all money, I've got my money on the Sharks to win this game today. We can put it at plus 20 points. So anything above 20 points, I think you've got a perfect bet today. So we'll have to wait and see how things turn out. Johannes Payne, like he said earlier, backing the Sharks to win by plus 35 today. Away from home, it's not going to be that easy. With the Sharks at home, I would probably say yes, easy. So we'll have to wait and see. Sharks playing in white today. The Sharks up against Zebre Parma. The first game of the URC 2022-23 for the Sharks side. And we'll just see if they're a fit and strong side this season. They've had enough time to prepare. It's going to be a massive season. It's not going to be easy, but we'll see how things turn out. Johannes Payne says, I watched the game, but listen to you, Guru. Thanks, Johannes, for all the support. You've been around for forever, basically, and really appreciate the support, guys. You can also support the channel by pressing the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please press the subscribe button as well. You can become a member of the channel by joining as little as 20 Rand per month. And then also YouTube now have a new feature of super thanks. but you will only be able to give a super thanks, I think, after the video has finished live stream. So you can give a super thanks on any of the previous videos as well. YouTube making it easy for us creators at the moment. Right, so both teams are now on the field, and we're looking forward to a massive game here for the Sharks side. Hopefully they'll show up. I know we expected the South African side to go firing. We kind of misfired in that first couple of games of the season. So hopefully this time round, we will fire from the start and really make our country proud. Tomorrow, the Springboks have the opportunity to win the Rugby Championship. So things are going jolly for South African rugby at the moment. Not quite sure. Is there a moment of silence here at the field or not? Because I don't have any audio with me. But like I said, I'll keep you guys up to date with anything that's happening. So we do have a new scoreboard as well going for us. Hopefully that will turn out the right way as well. So the players are lined up in the national anthem form, but I think it was just for a moment of silence. So hopefully we'll see a really good game here between the two sides. Backing the Sharks to go all the way today. Bonus point victory, nothing else matters. Evan says, Zebre almost gave it to Leinster. Sharks will need to be careful. Absolutely, Evan. And I just mentioned it just a couple of minutes ago that it went down to the wire, that one. So you don't really know what to expect from this side. But hopefully we'll see a good Shark side and a good Zebre side and a good competition overall. So yeah, it's going to be Zebre to get this underway for us. It will be the fly-off as well there for them. Tiff Eden to get this game underway for us between Zebre and the Sharks. Greg Evans, the referee from Wales, to get this game underway for us. And it is going to be Eden to get us underway. Here we go. So a high-hanging kickoff from Zebre just inside the Sharks 22, taken by Ranil Hiku. A maul formed by the Sharks about 5 meters out from the left-hand touchline as the Sharks now trying to maul this forward. Just still inside their own 22 at the moment. Now Grant Williams gets it out to Apalila Fassi, who puts it on the boot. And he's going to find touch early. And it's a really good kick from him, finding touch just up over halfway for the, well, almost up to the 10-meter line of Zebre. Very good kick there from Apalila Fassi, and making sure that things go smoothly early on. So the throw in now going to come from Luca Biggie for Zebre. It is taken in beautifully by them, and now they set up a driving maul. Is Zebre now on their own 10-meter line. Mauling it forward is Zebre at the moment. 5 meters from the right-hand touchline they go. And still going forward is Zebre at the moment. Good driving maul up all the way up to the halfway line. Slowly but surely, they need to get this ball out now. It is taken up. Oh, great defense from the Right, guys, seems we are back live, and it seems like it's been issues we're having with the software that I'm using. So currently the Sharks 3 tries in at the moment, and we've seen some really good tries from the Sharks so far. We've seen one from Vanderkok and one from Renil Hichu, and I'm not quite sure who scored the other one, but we are currently at 19 points to 3 with a conversion to come for the Sharks. And that's gone over as well. So the Sharks now up by 21 points to 3 here at the moment. Some great work from the Sharks, and looking pretty good at the moment. Let me know in the comments section if you guys can hear me loud and clear, and if you can actually see me loud and clear as well here. 21 points to 3 after about 24 minutes of play here. And the Zebre was down to 13 men at one stage. So we'll see how things go from here. They still got one yellow card and still playing with 14 men at the moment. So the Sharks now by 21 points to 3 up at the moment. Control that inside their own, well, just outside the own 22 now. Grant Williams with the box kick over the top. Now the chase coming, but again, beautifully taken by the Sharks this time round. And it's James Fenter who got that ball right on the halfway line. But somehow they've managed to turn that over to Zebre. But they knock it on, and it will be a scrum down to the Sharks right on halfway. Not Your Pro Gaming says, looking good and sound good. Thanks, guys. So we'll see how things pan out throughout. We were lost for quite some time here, but we are back now, and it's 21 points to 3. The Sharks leading here after 3 beautiful tries by the Sharks early on. Not quite sure who scored that second try for the Sharks, as I was trying to sort the problem out at the moment. So, yeah, but 3 tries to the Sharks so far, and looking good so far. Martin Webster says good. Now Karoo in France, so hopefully it will stay this way for the remainder of the game. 25 and a half minutes gone. Sharks 21 points to 3 at the moment, as that scrum goes down about 5 meters from the left-hand touchline, just on the halfway line here for the Sharks. 21 points to 3 at the moment. The Sharks leading this game. 3 beautiful tries from the Sharks in this opening 25 minutes. Right, scrum down to the Sharks again now, and looking good. As the Sharks at the moment, really taking every opportunity that's been given to them so far. Grant Williams will feed this one in for the Sharks now. 5 meters from the left-hand touchline for the Sharks on the halfway line. Sharks have scored 3 unanswered tries in this opening 20 minutes. Here comes Grant Williams off the back, gets out Rowan Janssen van Rensburg, put that Chamberlain into space, gets the pass out to Rowan Janssen van Rensburg, and he's going to get the try under the post for the Sharks. A brilliant try, and the Sharks have got the bonus point as well now. Brilliant stuff from the Sharks, and 26 points to 3 it is. Great stuff from the Sharks there, and Rowan Janssen van Rensburg gets a try on debut. For those of you who've watched the simulation I did on Rugby Challenge 4, he scored 4 of the best. So here's one of the best. Under the sticks, Rowan Janssen van Rensburg for his first try in a Sharks jersey. A beautiful inside pass by the man himself to Boeta Chamberlain. Got him into space, and then the offload from Boeta Chamberlain to him, just setting up a beautiful try under the sticks here. 26 points to 3 after 27 minutes of play. Conversion goes over, so 28 points to 3. The Sharks now in the lead. Much better start to the season for the Sharks. 4 tries, bonus point already. So that's the way to start your URC campaign. 28 points to 3. We've had 27 and a half minutes. So I'm assuming that Zebre are now back to full strength here. 15 players after that 2 yellow cards in this opening 27 minutes of the game. Right, so the restart then from Zebre. taken by the Sharks inside their own 22, taken by Pepsi Buthelezi, and a good counter ruck here from Zebre, but the Sharks have managed to secure it. Waiting for it, Grant Williams now, up a little fussy, gets the pass out to Takir Abrams under pressure, and the Sharks right on the left-hand touchline here as they're trying to recover this now. Grant Williams out to the forwards, under pressure, about 10 meters out from their own try line is the Sharks now, 5 meters out from their own try line. Slow ball coming back for them as well now. Gets it out. Kick for the Chamberlain under pressure. Is going to find touch round about 5 meters inside the Sharks 22. 28 points to 3 it is. So 29 minutes gone now. And the Sharks leading by 28 points to 3 at the moment. It will be a line out to Zebre now. And a chance for them to maybe hit back into this game. Referee just having a talk with the two captains, David Sisi, as well as Thomas du Toit now. Not quite sure what it's all about, but at the moment, it is the Sharks in total control of this game. Just an injury break. Let's just stop the clock there for a bit. So let's move it back 28 minutes. Right, so an injury break to one of the Sharks players at the moment. But the Sharks are looking pretty damn good at the moment. 28 points to 3 up, 4 tries, bonus point already. So things are looking up for the Sharks franchise early on. Zebre is the whipping boys of the competition, so we shouldn't look too much into the scoreline, even though they got very close to beating the likes of Leinster last week. The line out taken beautifully by Zebre now. It is taken up by Matuamua. Now Chris Cook gets it out. Luca Piggy puts his head down about 15 meters out, right in the middle of the field. Now they're moving right to the right-hand side of the field as Cook now, wait for it, gets it out to David Sisi. Still about 15 meters out. Cook again gets it out to Eden. Flat pass out straight to MJ Pelser this time round. Good defense from the Sharks now. It's Eden again with a little grubber kick through. This might work for them. Oh, it's just been ripped out of the hands of one of the Zebre players by Peter Chamberlain. But it should be a 5-meter scrum down to Zebre here. Sharks caught napping there and nearly giving away a try of their own. Nice little chip or grubber through, just ripped out of the hands there by one of the Sharks players. So it is going to be a goal line dropout, in fact, says the referee. So 28 points to 3 and a chance now. Rowan Nell asking, do I drink energy drinks? So it's either between Monster, the Pipeline Monster, or Red Bull. Big fan of Red Bull. Peter Chamberlain then with the restart from the drop goal from the goal line, and now taken up. Here they come now. Matamua. Oh, he's taken a couple of players over the 10-meter line of the Sharks now. Between the 22 and the 10 now. Eden gets it out. Oh, great defense again from Rowan Janssen van Rensburg. Now Luca Piggy. He's driven back in the tackle as well. Zebre can't get over the advantage line. Now Eden, the flat pass again. Gets the pass out to David Sisi, who knocks it on. Now Tapua. Oh, he loses the ball. And David Krill has intercepted that. But the referee's going to call them back. So 28 points to 3 with 9 minutes to play in this first half. Knock on from Zebre. And it's going to be a scrum down to the Sharks on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Round about close to the middle of the half. Rowan says, don't drink Monster, drink Score. Oh, I think all of them are dangerous, Rowan. But either way, not drinking too much of it. Either way. 8 minutes to go in this first half. 28 points to 3. The Sharks lead Zebre. And it's been, well, this first half has gone by so quickly that we can't really say too much about this. But a couple of guys have looked really good so far. Likes of Williams look good. Thomas du Toit, doing a good work at scrum time. James Venters looked good. Rowan Janssen van Rensburg, along with Peter Chamberlain and also Vanna Koch and Fussy. Penalty to the Sharks there from that scrum, quickly taken by Grant Williams. He's into space up over the 10-meter line and still going up to the 22. He goes now, gets the pass out to Vanna Koch. He steps back inside it up, 10 meters out from the try line. Here they come again now, James Venter. He sets it up 7 meters out from the try line. On to Kamachunas, knocked it on. And it's going to be a scrum down to Zebre, 10 meters out from their own try line. A great break out there from Grant Williams. And he really did a great job there. Just Nkamachuna taking his eye off the ball there. Sharks are looking dangerous on the counter-attack at the moment. Rowan else says my power's going off at 8 to 10. So hours have been off from 4 o'clock up until 8 tonight. So, yeah, load shedding really knocking us down at the moment. I think that's one of the reasons why we've had some technical issues in this first half as well. So scrum down now to Zebra, 10 meters out from their own try line. And the Sharks have looked really dangerous so far. 7 minutes to go in this first half. 2 yellow cards for Zebra already under pressure against the Sharks outfit. Scrum down now as Cook will feed this one in for them. Struggling at scrum time now. Matamua has taken that up to over the 22-meter line. Needs support now. Cook gets it over the top with a box kick. Chase coming. Taken by Apalile Fassi now. Gets past 1. Then gets past 2. Taking on the third one up over the 10-meter line of Zebra now. Slow ball coming back for the Sharks, but a penalty advantage coming. Offside by Zebra. And another chance now for the Sharks to kick this to the corner. Apalile Fassi breaking through 2 defenders there. And some great running from him. Right on the right-hand touchline. Beating 2 defenders up over the 10-meter line. Now Peter Chamberlain is going to kick this one to the corner for the Sharks now. Still 6 minutes to go in this first half. 28 points to 3 it is at the moment. So Chamberlain knocks that into touch and run about 10 meters out from the Zebra try line. Another chance now for the Sharks to get some more points on the board. Sharks have almost used every opportunity that has been given to them in this first half as Karen van Vuren will throw this one in now. Chance here for the Sharks and to the back to Grobler it goes. Now the driving maul set up by the Sharks. Good counter maul here from Zebra, not allowing the Sharks to go anywhere. Now gets it up. It is taken up by Van Rensburg, nearly breaking through the defense there now. Grant Williams, slow ball coming back for him now. Dylan Richardson is going to set this up 10 meters out from the try line. Runabout in the middle of the field now is the Sharks. Karen van Vuren again. Puts his head down now. Grant Williams again. Now it's out to Tapawai. Makes a couple of meters, not too much though. And the Sharks now bulking it up through the forwards. Now Grant Williams, Dylan Richardson again. Penalty advantage coming for the Sharks, 5 meters out from the try line. James Venter, pick up and go from him. Slow ball coming now. It's Ranil. He got his hands on the ball, gets it out to Pepsi Buthelezi. Still 5 meters out from the try line as the referee blows on his whistle. Let's just see, was there a penalty advantage for the Sharks? Let's see what the referee have to say here. Surely got to be offside. Yeah, so he was playing advantage for an offside. So chance now for the Sharks going to the corner again and setting up another lineup. Peter Chamberlain just into touch, 5 meters out from the try line. The Sharks coming again with about 4 minutes to play in this first half. David Cece just receiving some attention from Zebra as time is off on the clock. Referee just allowing some attention to one of the Zebra players there as he will have to leave the field, it seems. Let's see. It is going to be play on now as the clock is back on. So 3.5 minutes to go in this first half. Sharks now with a line out 5 meters out from the try line. Kieran van Vuren with the throw in. It comes to Grobler, or Reniel Hig, who controls it there. Driving ball set up by the Sharks, but it's not a stable ball from the Sharks. Now they start to move forward. Can they get this go? It's sideways at the moment. Still not gaining that ground that they need. Grant Williams will have to get this one out. Oh, now it starts to move forward. Now 3 meters out from the try line. Kieran van Vuren tries to spin out of the tackle there, but he's held up beautifully by Zebre. And it's play on, says the referee. The ball comes back to Grant Williams now. Slow ball. Rowan Janssen van Rensburg tries to spin again, gets a sloppy pass out, and it's been knocked on by the Sharks, but we're coming back for another penalty. So the Sharks not using their opportunities now. They've been very good throughout this first half, but suddenly just a slip in the concentration from the boys. And Zebre very close to getting another yellow card here, as they've already had 2 in this first half. Need to be very careful now not to give away another yellow card going into halftime here, Zebre. Tap and go from the Sharks. Kieran van Vuren just 2 meters up from the try line now, as the Sharks are over the try line, held up, it seems. Yeah, they're held up. It's going to be a goal line dropout. Great defensive display from Zebre to keep them out. And the Sharks will kick themselves for that one. 28 points to 3 with 1.5 minutes to go in this first half. As it's Eden now to kick this downfield as far as possible for Zebre. It is going to be collected by Fassi now. Gets it up to, the number 8, Pepsi Buthelezi, who sets it up nicely now. Grant Williams again back to Fassi. Now there's a bit of space for Tapawai. Tapawai straightening the line just up over the halfway or over the 10-meter line now. Grant Williams again. Fassi with a little grubber kick through. Takir Abrams nearly getting to that, but into touch, unfortunately, just outside the 22 of Zebre. With a minute to go in this first half. Just not using their opportunities, so the Sharks at the moment. 28 points to 3 at halftime, it seems it's going to be. Another line out, Luca Biggie now for Zebre to throw this one. Goes to the back, and it's beautifully collected there by Adriani. There's a penalty advantage coming for Zebre. Interference at the line out from the Sharks. And Eden can now kick this downfield with about 20 seconds to go in this first half. Francois Smith says that held up new rule doesn't seem to be doing its job. Yeah, no, Francois, I'm not a big fan of it. I feel the team attacking should really 5-meter scrum from there. So, it helps the defensive side quite a bit if they can keep the defense up. So here they come now, loop around here as they try to charge their way forward. Is Zebre now up to the Sharks 10-meter line. Luca Biggie on the inside to Sisi, just short of the 10-meter line of the Sharks. Cook Eden gets the pass out, and it's taken up there by the front forward in Nikolai, who makes his way up to the 10-meter line. Now penalty to Zebre again. Sharks not rolling away, and it's right in the middle of the field. So will Zebre go for another 3-pointer, or will they line up for that line up if they can get it as close to the try line as they can? So time is up for half time, so just have to wait and see what's going to happen. So we've had 40 minutes in this first half already, and they are going to go to the corner. So time is up on the clock for the first half, but a last chance here for Zebre to get some more points on the board. 5 meters out from the Sharks try line. They set up a driving maul, and the ball spills out loose, but another penalty to Zebre, and the Sharks will have to be very careful not to give away a yellow card themselves. 28 points to 3 as we go into halftime here. Eden again looks like he's going to kick to the corner here. Oh, no, the referee. Well, did they kick it into touch already? I'm not quite sure what happened there. But anyway, line out to Zebre. Luca Biggie to throw this one in. Goes to the back. Beautifully taken by Adriani. And here comes the driving ball now from Zebre. Can they get over the try line? And it's looking good. They are going to get it. It's Luca Biggie over for their first try of this game. And Zebre have finally broken the Sharks' defense. 28 points to 8 as the conversion still to come. 28 points to 8 at the moment. It's looking good for Zebre there towards the end of this first half. But as far as the contest, the Sharks have dominated play overall. Will there be a fight back from Zebre in the second half? We'll have to wait and see. But for now, it is going to be half time here. And only the conversion to come. Eden will try and convert this one. Tough Eden, the fly off of Zebre. 28 points to 8 with this conversion to come. Roger Smith says, I just started watching everything. No, it's just the start, man. The Sharks have been really good so far. So 28 points to 8, still a very good margin to take into half time. The Sharks just not clinical enough at the moment towards the end of the first half. 28 points to 8. Conversion has gone over. So 28 points to 10 at halftime. It is the Sharks in a demanding lead at the moment. We are going to take a quick break, but when we do come back, we will be doing the second half, guys. So don't go anywhere. We will be back very shortly for the second half of this game. Right, guys, we are back for the second half of this game. The Sharks leading by 28 points to 10 in what has been quite an exciting game so far. We've missed a little bit after I tried to sort the technical issues that we were having on the channel. But for now, the Sharks are looking good. They've got the bonus point in the bag, and things are looking up for the Sharks at the moment. If we can keep up playing like this, we could wrap up the 50-pointer today. But you just never know. Palmer or Zebre Palmer hit back just on the stroke of halftime, getting their first try for Luca Biggie. But as far as the contest, it's been really one-sided. And we've seen that throughout the first half of 2 yellow cards being given to Zebre. So the Sharks putting the pressure on him, definitely. Boss, we're going through a couple of comments as well, so feel free to leave your comments. There was a discussion around the new rule of held up over the try line, goal line dropout. The Sharks got over the try line but got held up. It was a dropout. Not everybody happy with the new rule, but it does help the defensive side quite a bit in knowing that they can hold up the attack and get a goal line dropout instead of a 5-meter scrum down. So yeah, and then also Murtabas saying great that you're doing your thing. No problem, as long as the connection can hold up. Murtabas will fine for today. The Sharks have scored 4 tries, only 2 handling errors from them. They've conceded 1 turnover, 4 penalties. They've made 35 tackles to the 78 of Parma. They've missed 3 tackles to the 9 of Zebre. Lineouts, they've won 5 out of 6, scrums 3 out of 3, possession going their way 65%, territory going their way 64%. So the Sharks in total control of this game at the moment. So definitely looking to get a big score against them. And Zebre just look out of place. Even with a couple of South African players there, we haven't seen much. The Sharks defense have been really good up until now. I think probably their best player so far has been their number 8, Tiana Fox Matumua, who's had a couple of strong runs so far in that first half. But apart from that, we haven't seen too much from the Zebre outfit. And then if you go and have a look through the Shark side, Fussy has had a couple of good runs. He's solid at the back. Vanna Cocker had a couple of good runs. Ben Tapawai hasn't done too much, but he's been around and he's hit the gain line quite a bit as well. Rowan Janssen van Rensburg having a great debut, scoring on debut as well. Takir Abrams have been a bit quiet. Peter Chamberlain on and off so far. Missed an easy penalty, really. And if you have any ambitions of becoming a Springbok, he will have to slot those over with ease. Grant Williams have been good. Pepsi Buthelezi has had a couple of good runs. Dylan Richardson and James Fenter doing a good job at the breakdown. Renil Hichu and Gerbrand Grobler doing well at lineouts. Thomas de Toy, Kieran van Vieren, and Ntuka Machuna doing well at scrum time as well. Ntuka knocking 1 ball on inside the 22 that probably could have cost us a try. But apart from that, it's been solid from the boys, and they're looking pretty good at the moment. 11J said, hope you're doing well. Good first half. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thanks, 11J said. It's just load shedding are really killing us in South Africa at the moment. I've been running the generator from 4 o'clock my time. Should end in about a half an hour from now. Greg Pullman says, go guys. So it's looking good. And don't forget to go and vote on the poll as well, guys. I've got the poll up. We've got around 100 votes at the moment going. So in order for the Sharks to win the URC, they have to either fire Sean Everett with 25%, get a proper fly-off, 38%, and then nothing. We are perfect this season with 37%. So at this stage, it seems like the Shark supporters' biggest concern at the moment is to get a proper fly-off for the Shark side, which I kind of agree. Not that Puta has been bad at all today. It's just we need an international quality fly-off if we're going to win this competition. It's not going to be easy. Got the likes of Fred Zeilinger. We've got Lionel Cron here as well. And then obviously Kevin Bosch as well. But question marks remain over all of them if they're really international quality at this stage and whether they can pull the Sharks through a vital semi-final or final like we've seen with the other teams. And it's another question mark as to why the Boks haven't called up one of the informed fly-offs like Manny Libok or Chris Smith. I'm sure that we need some sort of backup. But then again, we've got plenty of backup in Johan Goos and Andre Pollard, Elton Yankees, and Damian Willemsen now 10. So we've got plenty of 10s, but they're all injured at the moment. So one thing that we've learned from the Springbok season is that we are pretty much sorted when it comes to fly-off. They just not have to be injured. Then we will be fine. Boulders and Steel is Ine Radebe in the Shark squad. I haven't seen him in the touring squad. So I'm guessing that he hasn't made the cut for this Shark squad as well. Another youngster with incredible talent just somehow disappeared. Came back into the Shark setup last year, but it doesn't seem like he's making the cut at the moment for the Sharks. So all the players are now back onto the field, and we are going to get ready for the second half, guys. So looking forward to a really good second half here. What I'll do is I'll just set this up so that everybody can see that it is the second half. There we go, second half, because it doesn't seem like the clock runs up until 80 on this website. So we'll put that second half to come now. 28 points to 10, the Sharks leading this one. Again, things are looking good so far for them, but can they keep it up? Peter Chamberlain will get the second half underway for us. And so far, so good for the Sharks. Bonus point in the bag. We now just have to win this game. And to get an away win, first up will be really good for the Sharks side, given that we still have plenty of Springboks to come back into the side as well. Will be very interesting to see how this season will pan out. Currently, the Springboks on Rugby Championship duty, the likes of Mapimpi, Lukanya and all those players still to come back for the Sharks. Ibanetseret, Bongi Bunambi, Oxnashire, you can just name them. So many talented players. Jaden Hendrickson still to come back for the Sharks side. So depth we got. It's just on far that I'm a little bit worried that we aren't sorted just yet as we get the second half underway, guys. And good luck to all Shark supporters. Right, so the restart taken inside the 22 by Zebre, and they've got it under control. Now it's got back to the Shark side, and Thomas de Toey now setting it up right on the 22-meter line. Grant Williams waiting for it to come out. Now, sloppy pass through out the back. Nobody wants it, but the referee's going to call them back for a knock-on. So it seems like Apalila Fassi has left the field for the Sharks, and Fred Zeilinger is now onto the field as well. Mursabas asking the question about Elton Yankees, why so many fans hate him. I don't think they hate him. Look, I'm also not a big fan of him. I think he's an incredibly good URC Super Rugby / Currie Cup player, but he's just not delivered the sort of play that he does throughout his provincial campaign at international level. Yes, he's had a couple of good games, but overall he's been really average. I think that's one of the reasons why so many people don't really rate Elton that highly. And even now with all the scandals going on, I think his time is up. Right, big scrum here from Zebre, but the penalty goes the way of the Sharks here. Murzabar says, sorry to burst your bubble. Edseret, Kolisi and Bongi only plays out of their skins for the Bokke. Well, maybe true in a way, but there's always a first time to change your opinion, maybe later this season. So a penalty for the Sharks then, and Peter Chamberlain is going to have a shot at goal here. The Sharks taking the points on offer here, just outside the 22, about 20 meters from the right-hand touchline. Chance for the Sharks to increase that lead to 31 points to 10. 11J said, would be nice to see Lions sign Yankees back. They need more experienced players. So from what I've heard, he's not going to be not going to play long for the Japan side as well. Ending this year, he might be out of contract. So, yeah, maybe the Lions can get him back. Maybe he'll make a move to the Stormers. Who knows, Mursabas. So we'll just have to wait and see. Boeta Chamberlain lining this one up, and about 2.5 minutes gone in the second half. Can he put the Sharks up by 3 more? And he's lined that up, and it is going to go over. So it is now 31 points to 10 for the Sharks here as they get the scoreboard ticking here in the second half. We've had about 3 minutes in the second half. Yeah, Francois Smith says Alton is a very average and only shine under Ackerman. But so did the whole Lions team. When he got to the Bok games, he was average and sometimes really bad. So the restart now secured by Zebre on the halfway line. Not quite sure. I was reading the comment there. But Zebre has got possession here on the halfway line now. And now working it through the forwards a little bit. Now goes Eden with the kick up high into the air here. The chase coming from him. And it's taken by Zeilinger just outside the Sharks 22 now. Can the Sharks secure this ball? Yes, they can. So the Sharks have got it right on the 22 here. So 11J said with the URC as Boeta Chamberlain kicks that one away. Not going to find touch, so I'll just reply in a bit. Here they come now. Here's Zebre on the attack. It's Eric Cornier up to the 22-meter line here for them. As they're now starting to move it. Eden gets the flat pass beautifully. Here's Matamua. And here's a chance now for Zebre to score again. They will get it over. And it's the left winger. It's it's not Gessie who gets the try. Let's just see who scored that one for Zebre. But Zebra's on the board here with the first try out. Simone Gessie who gets over for the first try of the second half. So 31 points to 15, and Zebre are right back in this one. Some great backline and forward play here from them as they get over for the try in the corner. So 11J says, just to answer you with a bonus point, they need to score 4 tries in order to get a bonus point in the URC. So the Sharks have secured that. Zebre now has got 2 tries already to their name. And we've had about 5 minutes in the second half. 31 points to 15 with a conversion to come. Some good interplay there from Zebre. Backs and forwards alike as Eden is going to try and attempt to get the extra 2 points for them. Five and a half minutes gone in the second half. Sharks have secured the bonus point already in that first half. So it's just to fight to win this game now as that conversion is beautifully converted by Eden as well. So 31 points to 17. We've got a game on our hands. 11J said Jimmy Stonehouse also been doing good at the Pumas. So maybe he should be considered for Lions coach, at least for Currie Cup. Yeah, absolutely. I'm a big fan of Jimmy. All of you guys who've been following me on the channel knows that I would have even liked to have him as the Sharks coach. I'm not a big fan of Sean Everett, so Jimmy definitely deserves higher honors. Restart taken beautifully by Zebre just outside their own 22, right on the left-hand side of the field. We've had 6.5 minutes in the second half and a great driving ball from Zebre now up to the 10-meter line. Penalty advantage coming. And the penalty being given by Craig Evans. And Zebre looking really good in this opening encounter of the second half. We'll have to wait and see how this one comes around because it was the Sharks all the way in that first half. And yeah, now suddenly Zebre having a second life here. Bruce Boss says, Elton was backed by experienced mentor Sways the brain and he flourished. Who wouldn't perform when you have a mentor like Sways? Absolutely. I mean, we've seen how poor the Springbok backline has been without a backline coach. And I don't know what the reason was for Sways. I know he gave personal reasons for that. But I wish he could come back to the box. The Sharks have turned over that line out on their own 22 here as Tapuai goes to the kick downfield. Beautifully collected by Richard Creel. Richard Creel makes his way up to almost up to the 10-meter line of the Sharks. Now Cook, David Sisi, the lock forward of Zebre, now taking it up to the 10-meter line. Now Cook again. Now they work it through Eden. Basketball pass over the top and a little kick ahead from them, but into the hands of Peter Chamberlain out to Fred Seilinger, who's going to put that on the bird, and he's going to send that into touch. Runabout on the 10-meter line, but quick throw in now. Richard Creel again for Zebra. He takes it up to the halfway line, but he's isolated here. No, they do get it back. Cook now. David Sisi again now. Eden through the hands. Eric Cronje now. Eric Cronje into a bit of space. Here they come again. It's going to be taken up by Adriani, and now Kessie back inside to Eric Cronje. They're still going. 5 meters out from the try line. Gets the pass out now to MJ Pelser. Just 5 meters out is Zebra now. And the Sharks defense in tatters at the moment. Can they get this back? And another penalty to Zebra now. The Sharks suddenly in a bit of trouble here. Some great play from Zebra. 5 meters out from the Sharks try line. They've got another penalty. We've had 9 minutes in this second half, and it's been all Zebra. A great break from the former Puma, Eric Cronje. Then got it out to MJ Pelser, a little pass to Kessie, and then he got brought down 5 meters from the try line, and then the Sharks infringe at the breakdown. So it's all Zebra in this opening 9 minutes of the second half. The line out taken beautifully now by Adriani. Here they come with the driving maul. Luca Picky controlling that ball at the back of this maul. They did already get one try from a driving maul. Another penalty advantage coming for Zebra coming in from the side with the Sharks. This is not looking good for the Sharks side at the moment. And 9 or 10 minutes gone in this second half. And Zebra looking really good at the moment. Another try, and they're right back in this game as well. Levin J said, was surprised that Zeilinger was included in the Sharks squad. What happened to Devon Rousseau? If he's available, maybe Sharks should go for him too. So Zeilinger came out of nowhere into the Sharks outfit, and I'm not a big fan of his, but you never know. They've got plans here. Maybe he brings a little bit of experience to them as well. But as for now, I don't think Zeilinger or Chamberlain or Kevin Bosch or even Lionel Cronje is the solution for the Sharks at fly off. So Nikolai just receiving some attention here for Zebra as time is back on now. 5 meters out from the try line. Eden puts it back into touch for the line out here. Still 30 minutes to play in this one. 31 points to 17. The Sharks lead. Here comes the driving maul from Zebra again now. This is looking solid from them. The back line has joined in. Luca Biggie controlling at the back here. They're still going forward. Another penalty advantage to Zebra. And surely a yellow card should be coming now. Still a short. Nikolai just a meter short now for Zebra. Another pick up and go. Over the try line they go. And that's another try to Zebra now. Wow. Trouble in paradise for the Sharks after they dominated so much of that first half. It's Matamua, the number 8, who gets the try. And that's their third try of this game as well for Zebra. It is what it is at the moment. Muzabar says 65 people watching, only 20 likes. Come on, we've missed you, Mr. Guru, on the platform. Give Mr. Guru some love. Press that like button and subscribe if you're new. 31-22 with a conversion to come. And this is starting to look really bad for the Sharks at the moment. Levin J says, what's happening here now? Sharks very poor all of a sudden. Well, it's suddenly these guys are playing really well. Adriani goes off and Vendetti comes on for them, as well as number 20. Just see who the replacements are here for them. So, yeah, Venditti is on now in the place of Luca Adriani. 12 minutes gone in the second half, and 31-22 the conversion to come. Not looking too good for the Sharks at the moment. Eden with the conversion, and this time going to the left of the post. So 31-22 it remains. And we've got a 9-point game here. Sharks dominance in that first half, brought to pieces now by Zebre in this opening extensa of the second half. 14 points in just 12 minutes. Buta Chamberlain now to restart this one for the Sharks then. Sharks will have to be very careful now. The restart from Buta Chamberlain, flat and short, and into touch is one of the Zebre players. So line up to the Sharks here between the 10 and the 22-meter line of Zebre. A really good kickoff and some really good chase from Van der Kok on that occasion. Wayne Bester says, I need to regroup or recoup here. Right, here we go again now. It's Renil Hick off the back. Grant Williams now Zeilinger, but the throw in not straight. And it's going to be a scrum down to Zebre. Everything just going the way of Zebre at the moment. 11J said, game going the same way as Lions versus Zebre last year. You are opening Lions had really good lead, and then Zebre came back into the game. So let's hope it's not the case here today. So we are going to have a line out here instead for Zebre. So they've opted to go for the line out instead. Luca Biggie now with the throw in, and this time it might be snatched by the Sharks. No, comes the way of Zebre. They've got the driving ball going now. Almost up to their own 10-meter line. Here's Zebre now. Great drive from them. And now here they come again. Eden goes with a little cross kick here. Straight into the hands of the right winger. And back inside they go to Krill. Little kick ahead. But it's taken by Takir Abrams. Beats one. Now brought down inside his own 22. Looking to put him into touch here is Zebre. But it's going to be a penalty against them for offside. So the Sharks survived that onslaught again from Zebre. They're looking really good. The little cross kick there from Tiff Eden to Pierre Bruno, who made good headway there. And suddenly the Sharks are with their backs against the wall. Just an injury break to one of the players at the moment. But a penalty to the Sharks then, right on their own 22-meter line. Sharks will have to wake up. Still plenty of time left. 25 minutes to be exact in this game. Can't lay low now. It's been all Zebre since about 5 minutes left of the first half up until now. It's been all Zebre scoring 21 unanswered, well, not 21 unanswered points, but 3 unanswered tries. In that, in a matter of 25 minutes. The kick from Buta Chamberlain, into touch it goes. And he's not had the greatest of games so far. Was solid here and there in that first half, but overall not a good performance so far in the second. Kieran van Vieren also. Line-up throws always a bit dodgy. But a very good... an aggressive player he is. Can the Sharks now find a bit of form again? Goes to the back. Herbert Grobler, very, very sloppy. Zeilinger out to Dylan Richardson. Almost up to the 10-meter line, right in the middle of the field now. Comes back the way of Zeilinger. Goes high up into the air. The chase coming from Rowan Janssen van Rensburg. Makes the tackle there on Bruno. On the 10-meter line of Zebre now. They do go and pick it up quickly here. Is Zebre now just up over the 10-meter line. Cook waiting for it. He's going to go with the box kick over the top. Not the greatest of kicks from him as well. Up to the halfway line, but bounces beautifully for Zebre. And they've got the ball now. Roundabout between the 10 and the halfway line inside Sharks territory. Now Eden with a little chip kick over the top. and that is going to roll into touch. Is that a 50-22? No, it's not. He did carry it back into his own half when he kicked that ball. So it will be a Sharks line out, right about 5 meters inside their own 22. Sharks been put under pressure now. Serious trouble for the Sharks if this is going to continue the way it is at the moment. They will have to wake up. Wayne Bester says we need a few wins until we get 3 out of 4 of the Bok team back. Looking forward to Argentina tomorrow. Absolutely. So the kick downfield from the Sharks is a massive one, finding touch all the way up to the halfway line, and a really good kick this time from the Sharks. Just making it count there. So everybody with me at the moment in the poll, 38% have gone that the Sharks need a proper fly-off. 25% says with Everett, while the rest says we are perfect. So here they come again. Is Zebre now up over the halfway line. Penalty advantage coming for them. Offside by the Sharks. Cook now. Cook into a bit of space. Gets the offload to Matamua. Quick pass back, but into no one's hands. So we are coming back for another penalty to Zebre. Offside by the Sharks. Well, it is what it is at the moment. The Sharks looking really poor at the moment. As good as they were for that first 30 minutes of that first half, as poor they have been for the next 30 minutes. So they really will have to work on their discipline and overall performance. As Eden now to kick this downfield, and it's really impressed quite a bit since they've been back to 15 men, is Tiff Eden, the fly-off of Zebre. But just as I say that, he doesn't get the kick out, and the Sharks now, Fruta Abrams kicks it downfield, but not going to find touch. Now it comes back to the Sharks again, and Buta Chamberlain with a kick downfield, finding touch roundabout between the 10 and the halfway line inside Sharks territory. Sean Everett not looking a happy man at the moment in the coaching box. And, well, I'm not a big fan of his. And I'm one of those 25% that feel we need to get rid of him. Yeah, Chamberlain still at 10. Zeilinger at 15 in the place of Pelina Fassi. So, a few more changes coming up now. So we just need to stop the clock there. So Matamua going off for Furno now, who's on the field. Right, so time back on and ready to rumble now. Luca Biggie finds Sisi now. They're working the blind side here, but some good defense from the Sharks, keeping them up. Right on the 10-meter line of the Sharks now. Here they come. Furno now, who's on the field for them. Cook back to Eden. Flat pass. Beautiful angle ran there by Vendetti. But the pass not good. And Rowan van Rensburg kicks it forward. The chase coming from the Sharks now as Zebre somehow managed to secure that ball just outside their own 22. And Vendetti takes it up to almost up to the 10-meter line. But it looks like it's coming back the way of Zebre now. Cook gets it back now. Through the forwards they work. Sharks need to be very wary at the moment. The kick downfield taken by Takir Abrams now. Twinkle toes, beautiful step. He's up to the 10-meter line. He's doing another step. Got caught from behind. Didn't see the guy. Now a little knock on from him as well, just outside the 22. But things just not going the Sharks' way at the moment. Beautiful twinkle toes around 2 or 3 defenders. And then just got caught from behind as he already had Eden's number as well. So more changes to come now for Zebre as the replacement hooker. And Baldi will be coming on for Luca now. So great performance. Also leaving the field is Cook, who's been really good for them as Ribaldi replaces Biggie and also number 21. Let's see who that is. Alexander Fusco. Yeah, Fusco also on the field now for Zebre. So they're bringing on those changes now. Greg Polman says, well, let's just stop the clock real quickly here. We'll have to adapt that clock quickly. 20 minutes gone in the second half, still 20 to go. But it's been a cracking second half. Greg Polman says, in competitive sport, the unfairly criticized about their form, being it on or off the field, always bounce back beyond comprehension. So let's hope the Sharks can bounce back again, because we are going to need this going into this last 20 minutes of this game. More changes coming for Zebre as well, as Jacobo Trula comes on for Richard Creel, who's had a really good second half. Poor first half, great second half. 31-22 at the moment. Scrum down here to Zebre, just outside their own 22, run about in the middle of the field. As Bluer is also on the field now. Francois Smith asking how long is out. So I'm not quite sure. I haven't really seen the update on Lekanya but he might be back mid-season. Who knows? Right, so time back on here. 20 minutes to play in this game as that scrum goes up, and we will have a reset then. Greg Bowman says, agree, we should, as Mr. E, some serious questions. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm not a big fan. Dan Uester also on for Karen van Vuren. It's going to be a throw in here or a feed now to Fusco, who's come on. Carlu Sadi also on the field, and a massive scrum from the Sharks almost immediately, putting the pressure on the Zebra scrum. Penalty to the Sharks, and it's just outside the 22 in a very kickable position. Remember, the Sharks have already got the bonus points, so they wouldn't need to get the bonus point anymore. Penalty right in front, and a chance now for the Sharks to hopefully increase this lead, as Chamberlain will have another shot at goal for the Sharks. Woodsabar says, damn, Sharks can't afford to lose here. Absolutely not. So plenty of changes on the field as well, as the Sharks have also brought on Marnus Potgieter now. So changes all around here, as Buta Chamberlain will look to increase this lead for the Sharks to 12 points. It's not a difficult kick, but you just never know. Yeah, Francois said, according to the Sunday newspaper, will be out for up to 12 weeks. Well, it could probably be the case. That's why I said maybe midway through the season. So Buta Chamberlain then with the kick, and that one is going to go over. The Sharks now 34, Zebra 22, with around about 17 and a half minutes to go. Can the Sharks keep this up and win this game? 34-22. It shouldn't have been a worry, as the Sharks were really looking good at one stage, but now just fallen out of the bus a bit. So now Eden with the restart then for Zebra. And here comes the chase from Bruno, taken by the Sharks now and taken up by Pepsi Buthelezi. Still inside the Sharks 22. Grant Williams now waiting for this ball. Goes for the box kick over the top. And that's going to find touch roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Sharks territory. So a lot of work needs to be done here for the Sharks. More changes coming up as number 19 replaces, let's just see who that is. So Justin Basson on the field for the Sharks. Right, here we go now with the drive from Zebre as they take it up to just short of the 22 through Vendetti. Will they have another go at the Sharks try line now? Vusko waiting for that ball. Gets it out to Eden. Flat pass out to Pelser. He's a little bit isolated. Have the Sharks turned that over? Yes, they have. So Pepsi Buthelezi in control of that ball now. We need a scrum off though. Grant Williams getting in about 10 meters from the right and touchline here. Is the Sharks just outside their own 22. Goes with another box kick over the top now. Straight into the hands of one of the Zebra players now. Running it up to halfway now. It's a beautiful run here from their replacement Trula. Now Eden, oh, that's a knock-on from Zebre. It's taken by the Sharks now. Minus Potgieter could go all the way here. Steps back on the inside. Now he's going to need support. Now he's going to be isolated. And sure, it's going to be a penalty against him. 5 meters out from the Zebre try line. Great work to intercept that ball from that knock-on. Just didn't have the gas and the support from the Sharks. Ran a little bit out of support there. But a great chase from Zebre and from all of the players to keep up with him. Penalty to Zebre as they get that out to round about between the 10 and the halfway line inside the Zebra's territory. Yeah, Frocho, I don't know what that's all about. It must have been just some sensation that they were seeking in the media through some of the reporters as well. Right, here we come now. Kalu Sadi up to the halfway line. Sharks are looking to get a little bit of continuity going here. Grant Williams with the box kick. They're not going to find it with that. Over the top they go. The chase coming from Honest Potgieter. The knock from Zebre. And it's going to be a scrum down. Bruno knocking that ball on. So scrum down to the Sharks here between the 10 and the 22 of Zebre. About 5 meters out from the left-hand touchline. Yeah, just a little knock-on. Well, in fact, it wasn't really a knock-on. It came from the leg, so it should be a line-out to the Sharks, run about on the same spot of the field. But the referee have decided it was a knock-on, so it will be scrum down. Well, I've stopped reading it, about 5, 6, 7 years ago, Moose. So, yeah, no, it's been a while. Right, scrum down to the Sharks then. Just between the 22 and the 10-meter line. Inside Zebra's half. 5 meters from the left-hand touchline. Can the Sharks secure this game? Still 14 minutes to go. They had it in the back at half-time, but Zebre has come back fighting as that scrum goes up, and we will have another reset scrum. Wayne Bester says it was nonsense to disrupt the mighty Bokke. Absolutely, some sensation seekers. Musabar says, come Sharks, do it for Volk and Fatherland. Right, so with 13 minutes to play, the Sharks have a 12-point lead at the moment. You got it spot on, Wayne. I don't know even if I'm allowed to say that word on this stream, so I need to be so careful what I say. So you're 100% correct on that last comment, Wayne. So Grant Williams now to feed that one in. Solid scrum from the Sharks this time round, keeping it up and getting that drive going. Can they win or milk a penalty? Yes, they have. So here comes Grant Williams. Little snipe from him up to the 22-meter line. Now needs support. Can they get this out quickly? Too slow from the Sharks. Now Dylan Richardson needing support now. Sharks look a little bit tired. Grant Williams, oh, beautiful little pop pass out to James Fenter. He's 5 meters up from the try line now. Needs support here. Grant Williams. Back it comes to Justin Basson. He's just a meter short from the try line. Can the Sharks get over? Or has it been held up again? No, it comes back to the Sharks side. Another pick up and go, but short again. So, in fact, it's a penalty against the Sharks for rolling. Or has it? No, the try's been awarded. So a try's been awarded to the Sharks there, and it's Dan Uster who gets over for the try. Well, much needed try here going into the last couple of minutes. So a try to the Sharks then. Are they going to go upstairs though? Let's just stop the clock right there. So they are going to go upstairs, I think, to have a look at this. But the referee has said on-field decision is try. So let's have a look here. Still nothing. Now the pick up and go from Dan Uster then. Never looked like he got. Oh, there's the placement and try. That should be a try. No problem with that one. So the try is going to stand. And let's just see. Yeah, the try will stand. So let's just correct that real quickly. The time for us, as we're waiting for a couple of more replacements to come onto the field as well. So 39-22, the Sharks getting their 5th try of this game. And yeah, you've got that one right. Zebre has improved a lot. It's probably because they bought more South Africans as well. So yeah, it's not. Richard Kriel was good in the second half, really poor in that first half. And then MJ Palser was quite impressive. Eric Cronje came into his own in that second half. And also then obviously Franco Smith Jr. we haven't seen yet. So time is back on now. We've put a Chamberlain trying to convert this one to make it 41-22. Anele says, go Sharks, so proud. What a great start. So put that now with a conversion here for the Sharks. Can he get this? Yeah, it's going to hit the upright and off. And that's the sort of mistakes that you shouldn't be making if you want to become a Springbok. Again, go and vote on the poll, guys. In order for the Sharks to win the URC, they will have to fire Sean Everett, 26%. Second choice, get a proper fly-off, 38%. And then 36%, there's nothing wrong. The Sharks are perfect this season. The restart taken by Renil Hiku inside the 22 now. And the Sharks have secured that ball now. Grant Williams, out it comes now to Carl Lusardi. Gone up a little bit too high in that contact, but still got it down. Grant Williams waiting for it. Slow ball for the Sharks. Inside their own 22 at the moment. Going with the box kick over the top. And that is going to find touch. Roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Sharks territory. 10 minutes to go in this game. Quick throw in here from Zebre, and the referee's having none of it. They're going to have to throw it in again. Ten minutes to go in this game. The Sharks 39, Zebre 22. It's a 17-point lead for the Sharks. Here they come off the back now. Vuska got that ball flat out to Eric Cronje. Another penalty advantage coming for Zebre now as Venditti has looked really good since coming on for them. Now they've got a few numbers on the left-hand side of the field here. Oh, great defense there from Takir Abrams. Just short of the 22 now, Zebre. Flat pass again now. Palser gets the ball out now. Working. Oh, beautiful little run here from the replacement hooker. Just up over the 22 they go now. Eden. Back it comes now. Just the last pass. Not going to hand into touch. But I think they should be coming back for a penalty to them. Just that pass from Enrico Lucian. Not going to hand. So they are going to come back for a penalty, but the clock needs to be stopped here. As we just some attention to one of the players again. Game is just becoming a little bit scrappy at the moment. Johanna Spain says it again. If the Sharks want to win the URC, they need to beat the Stormers and Bulls. So, yeah, on the 3rd of March next year, I think we've got the opportunity to shut the Stormers' mouths a little bit, Boersebas and Johannes. I think I will be attending that game for sure next year. Right, here we go now again with the line out from Zebre, about 10 meters out from the try line. And they're now starting to drive their way up. Here's Zebre to run about 7 meters out from the try line. They've got some great mauling in the side as well. Every time they put the Sharks under pressure at ball time and going forward now. They should get another one, and it's try time to Zebre. This game isn't over just yet. This game isn't over just yet. Another try to Zebre, and that's the bonus point for them as well. Wayne Besser says, remember who's coming back into the team shortly. Yeah, Eysterbet, Bongi Bunambi, Kulisi, likes of Oxner Shear, Lukanya Mapimpi, as well as a possible Piwet Yankee not far away from now. Well, the question's been asked here, which game will be better between the Bulls or the Stormers game? So I do have a poll up on my channel, guys, and do go out and vote there as well, because it will determine which game I'm going to do tomorrow as well. Just to give you guys more or less an idea where it's standing on now. So the Stormers game has got 63% of the vote so far, with only 38% to the Bulls. So it seems like we are doing the Stormers game at this stage of the voting. So you guys will have around time up until around about 12 o'clock tomorrow to decide, or just after the All Blacks game, to decide which game we are going to do on the channel as well. So the restart then from the Sharks, taken by Zebre. It's a 10-point game at the moment with just 7 minutes to play in this one. Zebre looking really good in the second half. They've outscored the Sharks by, 3 tries to 1 in the second half. Now they're going to try and run this from their own 22 as Zebre, and finding a bit of space as well. Yeah, almost up over the 10-meter line. Quick ball needed now. Eden with a long cut-up pass to Bruno. Bruno still running as Bruno throws the inside pass. And here comes another try for Zebre. It is going to be Trula who gets the try. And suddenly it's game back on here. Well. It was a 10-point game just now. It's going to be a 3-point game real soon. Well. What a comeback here from Zebre. Down and out after about 30 minutes of play. And then suddenly right back in this. Poor defense from Takir Abrams on that occasion, as he allows Trula over for the try. Well, this is going to be some intense minutes left on the clock here. Who's going to win this game? Eden with a very important conversion attempt coming up for him now. Can he get the conversion? And that one hits the upright as well. So scoreboard is going to remain 39-34. It's a 5-point game going into the last 4 minutes. Anybody's game at the moment. 39-34. And what a start to the URC season. Looks like Zebre putting something in the Bolchet's water at the moment, says Boersebas. And Francois says Zebre are going to make a comeback, and then the ref is going to turn over a penalty for time wasting on their try line. Yeah, that was just sick last week. Right, so Peter Chamberlain then with the restart. 4.5 minutes to go in this one. And now suddenly, here they come again. It's Zebre. All the way up to the halfway line. They go. Ventuti gets the pass out up to over the 10-meter line. Now quick ball again. Offside by the Sharks. Penalty advantage. Going with a cross kick here. Bruno still going up over the 22. And try time to Zebre in the corner. This could be try time for Zebre again. What a hit back from these guys. And it's Trula again in the corner. Let's see if the try is going to be awarded. We are going to have to go upstairs for this one. We are going to go upstairs for this one. But, dear oh dear, we're in for a massive last couple of minutes here. Let's just have a look here. Was his foot in touch? No. Try time in the corner. And suddenly, it's all square here. It's all square. Or is it a try? Did he have control over that ball going over in the corner? Foot wasn't in touch. Now they're just checking the grounding, surely. Was there downward pressure? Yeah, for me, that's a try. Yeah, that definitely must be a try. Let's see what the TMO decides here. Still waiting on the decision here. Thomas Atoy is the captain of the Sharks, but he's been replaced, I think. Yeah, he has been replaced. So having another look at this now. It's a tough decision to make. I think it's a try. Personally, I think it's a try. Let's see what the TMO decides. I think there was enough downward pressure to confirm the try. As a Sharks fan, obviously hoping for no try, but as far as what I can see, it looks pretty much like a try. Well, they're confident that it is Zebre, but it's up to the TMO to decide. Ooh, looks like the try's been disallowed. Oh, it's been turned around. It's in fact a penalty. No, has the try been awarded or not? I'm not quite sure. Oh no, just showing the replay here. Got me a little bit confused because I don't have any audio with me. So they're just showing the replay again. So maybe having a look to see if the players was not maybe in front of the kicker. But it all looks fine from this angle. And still no confirmation as to whether a try has been scored or not. I'm not quite sure what they're looking for here. Oh, that's it. So they're becoming very technical on this one. So one of the Sharks players got taken out from the kickoff. So I'm almost certain that this will not be a try then. So this try will be disallowed in the worst possible of ways for Zebre, as one of the players was taken out from the kickoff. And that comes down to really poor discipline from Zebre. Yeah, there was blocking. So not much so blocking. It was basically taking the player out. So no try then, and it's going to be a penalty to the Sharks all the way back. Let's just see that again. Yeah, so Werner Koch was taken out by one of the Zebre players, and that allowed the space from the kickoff for them. So yeah, that is relief for the Sharks then, as time is back on, and the Sharks now with a chance to try and seal this game. Yeah, Matthew, I totally agree. The CEO has done an incredible job to get those players to the Sharks, but you can't do it with a poor coach like Sean Everett. Unfortunately, for me, he's not a good coach. I just can't see it. So the Sharks are going to go and have a shot at goal here with 3.5 minutes to go, trying to increase that lead to 8 points and just maybe seal this game off. Well, if we had kicked all these kicks in this game with the Chamberlain, we would probably not be biting our nails at the moment. Sharks defense looks so poor. So there's fantastic charisma. And that kick from Butter Chamberlain has gone over. So that should be the ball game unless these guys come out with another massive onslaught in this last 3 minutes of the game. Well, poor discipline from Zebre has basically cost them the game here towards the end of this game. Right, so, from the restart, Zebre has taken control of that ball on the Sharks 10-meter line. They get a penalty now, and almost immediately they're signaling to have a shot at goal again here. Is Zebre, and Eden is going to have a shot at goal here. 2.5 minutes to go. So they still have hope here, is Zebre at the moment. Sharks not rolling away there. And guilty of not concentrating on the kickoffs. Sharks are their own worst enemies at the moment. Francois Smith says Sharks by Johanna Kaman and they will never lose again. Yeah, or get Swayster Brain in or even Jimmy Stonehouse. Just a minute and a half to go. There will be time if they get this kick over to win this game. Eden has been on song today, and that one is no different as he gets it over. So 42-37, it's back to a 5-point game. Minute to go in this game. Right. Who's going to win this game? It's all up for grabs now. Butter Chamberlain, I think, should kick this as deep as possible into the 22 of Zebre. And from there, just defend for dear life is the Sharks with a minute to go in this game. Well, he's gone the other way, just short of the 22 now. Zebre can't control that ball and it's been stolen by the Sharks. Right on roads, comes back the way of Zebre, right on the 22-meter line. Working it with their forwards now is Zebre. They need to do this from inside their own 22 now. Eden going with another cross kick here. And this time, the touchline is going to win it. It is going to be a line out to the Sharks. And with 30 seconds to go, they now just need to run down the clock. They just need to run down the clock from here. Martin Webster says, new season, new heart attacks. Yeah, definitely no shark attacks, it seems, Martin. So, yeah, the Sharks can win this game if they can win their line out. Dan Juster will throw this one in. Time is up on the clock. Time is up on the clock. They've secured the line out. They've got the driving ball going now. Why are they still trying to play this ball? Kick it out and win the game. Not coming out for the Sharks here. They need to get this out. Yeah, they do get it out. Rowan Janssen van Rensburg kicks it into touch, and that is going to be the ball game. So the Sharks winning it by the skin of their teeth, and it's too close for comfort, really. The Sharks will have to do a lot better in the future. It is Zebre. They did take Leinster all the way last week as well. And now certainly have taken the Sharks all the way as well. So great effort from Zebre. They get another 2 bonus points out of this one. So 4 points for them, 5 points for the Sharks. In total, of course. Sharks with 5 points on the lock. Zebre now with 4 points on the lock. Way too close, AR official. Way too close. I expected the Sharks to win by a lot more. They looked good in the first 30 minutes. But somehow Zebre came back and made a game out of this one. So toodles to them for trying. But it's the Sharks 42, Zebre 37 in the end. And the Sharks come away with the win, most importantly. I will see you guys tomorrow morning for the All Blacks versus Wallabies game. Obviously, we're all backing the Wallabies tomorrow from a Springbok point of view. So I'll see you guys at around 10 to 9 tomorrow morning, South African times. But thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, this is the Rugby Guru. Cheers for now.